Now they're blaming kids for inflation while suing you for debt. Have you seen the article in the Financial Times? I mean, probably not, right? They're blaming kids who can't afford to rent their own place and so have to stay home with their parents, who may or in most cases do not own their homes, for inflation. They're blaming those kids for inflation. The kids can't afford their own place because rent has gone up by multiples since the minimum wage last increased to $7.25 an hour. That's why their parents don't own their homes either, yet they're the reason for inflation. It isn't the government spends $850 billion per year on the military, or sends $100 billion to Ukraine, or gives trillions to the 1% every time there's an excuse, however flimsy. It isn't that monopolies charge $3.50, $4, or $5.50 a gallon of gas while the price of oil has barely changed, or that groceries seem to have doubled in price in the last year alone. No, it's kids who can't afford a rent staying with their parents. Sure, right. But does this ridiculous story remind you of how they blamed your student debt on eating avocado toast while college tuition went up 10 times since the last time the minimum wage went up? You may have never even had a piece of avocado toast in your life, but that's why student loans got so out of control. Right. By the way, this video is brought to you by yourlegallegup.com, your advantage if you're being sued by debt collectors, which we'll get to in a bit. But now back to avocado toast. If you haven't had avocado toast, I have, and it's good, tasty, and nutritious, and it's cheap. You could buy 50,000 pieces of avocado toast for a year's tuition in college these days and still not make more than $15 an hour when you get out of school, if you're lucky. It's a class war. You may not know it, but the rich know it very well, and we're losing. But if you get sued for debt, you probably don't have to lose. Do you know that most people being sued for debt don't even fight it? They can't hire a lawyer, so they just give up one way or the other. The debt collectors know this, so they don't bother to get the evidence they would need to win if you did fight. It isn't even worth their money to bother getting real proof that you owe them the money, so they don't. Most people would beat them if they tried. I'm not talking some kind of magic words or tricks. I'm talking about using the regular rules of law, the rules the debt collectors don't even bother to follow. They don't think they have to. You can beat them, and we can help. Your Legal Leg Up exists to help people keep what little they've managed to get. If you can't afford or find a lawyer, and good ones aren't always easy to find, you can do it yourself. We'll help you do it. If you're being sued for debt, whether by original creditors or debt buyers, come visit our site. Join us. Look for the 2020 membership if you want a package of benefits that will get you through your whole lawsuit. There's a link below in the video description. Helping people protect their rights is what we do. Protect what's yours and don't let the debt collectors rip you off. yourlegallegup.com